So the left-hand one is your before grip, very much loads of the grip showing. This, although it feels really strange, is your new one. Your thumb is still a little bit needing to go a bit further over. What I would like to see is this glove hand, okay, being a little bit more over here slightly. So you've turned it over a little bit more to your right slightly, so a bit more in the fingers, yeah? And then the right, so effectively your palms are a bit more down to the ground, so you're feeling a little bit more, you've got kind of palms upwards. I want to feel a little bit more palms that way. It's not going to be anywhere near that, but that's the feeling for you. So your left hand grip there, you just hold the club in on your left hand, nice and relaxed. Nice and loose. That's loose, there you go. Drop the club in the hands there, okay? Get it nice and loose so the thumb is just off centre. And again, take your back 3 fingers off and just hold the club in that pad there now, okay? So support that club there quite comfortably there. If your hand's too far around this way, you're going to do it, okay? So make sure that hand's nicely in the fingers there, the right hand, the left hand. Then bring your right hand on there. Think that this thumb is going to cover that glove thumb, yeah? If your right hand sits underneath, that's better. That's much better. That's really good there. That feels the worst,
feels more than that.
That's exactly, which is, to be fair, it is, yeah? This, if we look at this as kind of a kind of spectrum here, okay? So we'll draw a line across here, okay? At the moment, you're kind of here at this end of the spectrum, okay? Long term, we want to get there or somewhere in this area. This grip here, okay, is probably about there or there on that spectrum, okay? It's getting towards where we want to be. It's nowhere near weak, obviously, but it's getting weaker to what you're used to, okay? If you go too quickly to the right, as in your right hand moves over, you'll start missing the golf ball. So far right, you're quitting golf.
Finish,
Exactly. So we need to sort of, it's almost kind of like you keep track of where it's going. So when the ball starts going to the right with that grip, that's fine, and then it's for you having the confidence to just think, okay, I haven't got to start trying to block it to stop going to the left. Then when the ball starts getting a little of a draw, we can then creep it around a little bit. So we find a middle ground, yeah? And like I say there, Matt, it's got to be between comfort and control, yeah? When the palms of the club, the palms of the hand are sort of in a better position, so you're in the fingers more, you've actually got, believe it or not, more control of that golf club. It feels a bit strange to you. You've got more control, but your comfort's off the chart, horrendous, yeah? At the moment now, you've got that. Okay, loosen, there you go. Loosen, there you go. That could do a bit. That needs to be on. There you go. Good. That's it. There you go. Okay. Sorry. There you go. There. So your left wrist is on top of the grip. You can see a couple of knuckles here in this logo, and that pad's a bit more on top. That's too much. Yes, that exactly. You're basically turning both hands in a little. Your left hand a little bit. Your right hand a lot. To be fair, but it's got to be small and and looser. So when you're holding the club there now, just start moving that club around the nice and loose. There you go. Think about how tight you hold your phone when you're texting. That's the grip pressure you need to have when you hold the club, yeah? If you're squeezing onto that golf club tight, you've got little or no chance to control that club. And then when you swing a golf club, we're going to allow yourself, Matt, just to release that club and hit it to where you want to go. You can certainly see, because you've hit the ball to the left, you've gone, okay, I'm going to swing a golf club, and you know how to hit it non-left. You can swing the club to the right. The problem is it sacrifices the quality of strike. So you thin it or fat it, and it goes off to the right there. But you want to play golf where you're hitting the ball to where you want to go. So getting that grip in a better position, and then once you've got in a better position, the swing itself's pretty decent, okay? So the left hand's going to be, I say, slightly more over, that right hand's slightly more on top. Yeah, again, take the pressure out those thumbs. That's where the pressure comes in. You squeeze the thumbs, okay? But what you'll see when you come to the golf ball, that's lovely. When you come to the ball, if you look at this movement here on the video here a second, you'll see your left arm here is quite high. That left elbow up high there is someone trying not to go left, yeah? Keeping the left arm solidly straight. So yeah, exactly, a cricket shot. Yeah, look at that last shot there, that's lovely, yeah? Nice and straight, good distance, okay? Strike was a little bit different to what you're used to, okay? Because obviously the hands are on that club in a different way. But you've got to get out of this mindset of, okay, the ball's going to go left, I know, I'll just try to block it off right. So once you can trust that when you come through the ball, as you come through the ball, you can allow everything to kind of just release to his elbows down rather than doing that. But that only happens once you start seeing the ball go a bit to the right more. And then when that happens, then we can sort of tweak things. So maybe just sort of keep in contact, send some videos across on the golf course or practicing, saying, how's it looking? We'll keep that communication back and forth so we can kind of at least mark that spot down. Yeah, exactly.
Rather than course to do.
I would say to start with, but try and have a golf club in your hands every single day. Yeah. What I'll do then, I'll send this to, as I said, so this image here now, at the moment, if if I zoom that in there now, and you can screenshot this video when I send it through to you, that's kind of where you want to get to, maybe a little bit more over that way with your right hand, just a smidge, okay? That's the dominant hand, because your right hand dominant, yeah? If you can get that better, get used to having the club in your hands every day. Literally, when you sat there watching TV, just have a club in your hand, especially when the golf's on TV. When the adverts come on, grab a club, yeah? Stand there, wiggle the club around for 2 or 3 minutes, do a few small swings, put it down, carry on watching the golf. Advert comes on, get a club. Just the more you get used to having that club in your hand, the better, yeah? Okay, mate?